The very things that sustain life can also destroy it, nature's paradox in action. Every day we are surrounded by forces that nurture us, yet these same forces hold the power to undo us. This is the double-edged sword at the heart of existence, a reminder that nothing in nature is purely good or bad. Instead, everything depends on context, on balance, and on the delicate dance between abundance and scarcity. Oxygen powers our cells, fueling the very spark of life with every breath we take. It is the invisible force that allows us to move, think, and grow. But in excess, oxygen becomes a silent threat, turning toxic and damaging our tissues at the cellular level. This essential element, so vital to our survival, can also be the agent of our decline if its balance is lost. Water, too, is a paradox. It is the foundation of all living things, making up most of our bodies and sustaining every cell. Yet if consumed in extreme amounts, water can kill, diluting vital salts in our blood, swelling the brain, and overwhelming the body's delicate chemistry. The very substance that quenches our thirst can, in rare cases, become a silent danger. Even the sun, the ultimate source of energy for our planet, is a double-edged gift. Its light fuels photosynthesis, warms the earth, and makes life possible. But the sun also bombards us with invisible ultraviolet rays, which can damage our DNA and lead to disease. The same rays that give us life can, over time, threaten it. Life depends on a delicate balance. Too much or too little of anything can be fatal. This principle is woven into every aspect of existence, from the nutrients we consume to the air we breathe. The margin for error is often razor thin, and survival means constantly adjusting to stay within that narrow window. Every living thing walks a tightrope, thriving only in the narrow space between extremes. Animals, plants, and even entire ecosystems must adapt to shifting conditions, always seeking equilibrium. A single misstep can mean disaster, but those who master the art of balance flourish in even the harshest environments. The difference between medicine and poison is often just a matter of dose. What heals in small amounts can harm in excess. This truth applies not only to chemicals and drugs, but to food, sunlight, and even emotions. Moderation is the key that unlocks the benefits of life's gifts while avoiding their dangers. Nature demands moderation, forcing species to adapt clever strategies to survive. Some animals blend into their surroundings to avoid predators, while others develop resistance to toxins or learn to thrive in extreme climates. Adaptation is nature's way of walking the line between too much and too little, ensuring survival in a world of constant change. Our bodies, like all of nature, are built to manage this constant balancing act. From the beating of our hearts to the firing of our neurons, every process is finely tuned. Even our thoughts and emotions must be balanced for us to thrive. When we lose this balance, illness and disorder can follow. The world is filled with double-edged gifts, each a potential threat if not respected. The honeybee's sting, the snake's venom, the rose's thorns, all serve as reminders that beauty and danger often go hand in hand. To benefit from nature's gifts, we must approach them with awareness and care. From microbes to whales, survival means navigating this razor's edge. Every organism, no matter how small or large, must find its own way to balance risk and reward, danger and opportunity. This struggle shapes the diversity of life on Earth. The hand that feeds can also strike. Life is a dance with danger. Predators and prey, storms and shelter, feast and famine, all are part of the same cycle. To live is to accept risk, to adapt, and to find harmony in a world of uncertainty. This principle shapes the web of life, driving evolution and adaptation. Species that cannot find balance are left behind, while those that adapt become stronger, more resilient, and better suited to their environment. The struggle for balance is the engine of progress in nature. We are reminded always that humility is written into the fabric of existence. No matter how advanced we become, we remain subject to the same laws that govern all life. Recognizing our place in this grand balance is the first step toward living wisely and sustainably. In nature, balance is not just wise. It's a matter of life and death. To thrive, we must respect the double-edged sword of life, embracing its gifts while never forgetting its risks. Only then can we hope to walk the narrow path that leads to survival, growth, and harmony with the world around us. Nature often advertises its dangers in vivid color, a language called aposematism. Poison dart frogs, hornets, and monarch butterflies wear bright colors as a warning: I am toxic. Predators learn quickly. One bad meal is enough to avoid these signals for life. Some harmless species, like hoverflies, mimic these warning colors to bluff their way to safety. This mimicry, called Batesian mimicry, is a clever evolutionary trick. Even plants use beauty as a warning. Deadly berries lure or repel with their colors. The yew-berry's red aril tempts birds but hides a toxic seed from mammals. Nature's warning signs are everywhere, sometimes honest, sometimes deceptive. Survival depends on reading these signals correctly. The most beautiful things can be the most dangerous. In this world of signals and disguises, appearance is everything. How do animals know what to avoid? Instinct or learning? Instinct is ancient wisdom, hardwired into DNA, like a sea turtle's dash to the ocean or a gazelle's first run. But learning matters too. A koala learns which leaves are safe from its mother. Most animal behavior is a blend. Instinct provides the blueprint, learning fine-tunes it. Predators must learn to hunt specific prey. Birds improve their nests over time. This synergy of inherited knowledge and experience lets life adapt and thrive. Survival is a tapestry woven from both the past and the present. Is nature's complexity the result of design or countless accidents? Some see a grand designer in the intricate human eye or the code of DNA, but evolution explains complexity through natural selection. Tiny mutations, some helpful, accumulate over time. DNA is like ancient software, with bugs that sometimes offer an advantage. Over generations, these small changes build astonishing adaptations. Bacteria evolving antibiotic resistance show evolution in action. No plan, just survival. Evolution is not conscious. It's a process of trial, error, and relentless adaptation. Life's elegance emerges from this blind creative force. Complexity doesn't require a blueprint, just time, variation, and selection. Nature's artistry is the product of endless, unguided experimentation. Evolution isn't a march toward perfection, it's a messy, ongoing adaptation. What works today may fail tomorrow. Evolution is a tinkerer, not an engineer. The panda's thumb is a repurposed wrist bone, not a true thumb, an evolutionary workaround. Our own bodies carry relics of our past, like the laryngeal nerve's bizarre detour. Evolution can't start from scratch. It modifies what's already there. The process needs only variation, heritability, and differential survival. From these simple rules, all life's diversity has emerged. Evolution is unthinking, yet it produced beings capable of thought and understanding. Our flaws and quirks are reminders of our evolutionary history. The paradox, a blind process, gave rise to consciousness and purpose. Evolution's story is humbling, a grand narrative written in DNA. We are both its product and its chronicler. The dream of a perpetual motion machine, endless energy, running forever without fuel or rest, has captivated humanity for centuries. From ancient inventors to modern tinkerers, people have imagined devices that could defy the limits of nature, spinning endlessly and providing power without end. These visions have inspired countless sketches, prototypes, and even elaborate hoaxes, all chasing the hope of unlimited energy. But physics stands in the way. Energy can't be created or destroyed, only transformed from one form to another. This fundamental law, known as the conservation of energy, is at the heart of all science and technology. No matter how clever the design, every machine must obey these rules. Every machine loses energy to friction and heat. Entropy always increases. The moving parts rub together, generating warmth that escapes into the environment, never to be fully recovered. Even the most efficient systems bleed energy, eventually grinding to a halt. Over time, all motion slows, and the energy that once powered the system is scattered and lost. The second law of thermodynamics ensures that disorder or entropy always wins. Everything moves from order to chaos, from concentrated energy to diffuse heat. A hot cup of tea cools, its heat disperses and can't be recaptured. This simple act is a daily reminder that energy, once spread out, cannot be gathered back in its original form. No machine can escape this fundamental tax on energy. Over time, all devices wear down, their parts succumbing to rust, fatigue, and the relentless march of entropy. We can minimize losses, but never eliminate them. Engineers strive to make systems more efficient, but perfection is forever out of reach. The universe's rules make perpetual motion impossible. From the smallest atom to the largest galaxy, everything is bound by these unbreakable laws. Our quest for free energy is a dream of a world without friction or time, a world where nothing ever fades, slows, or stops. Entropy is the ultimate limit. Every system must pay its due. Time moves forward, and with it energy spreads and order dissolves. The fantasy of endless motion remains just that, a fantasy. The laws of physics remind us that while we can dream, we must also accept the beautiful, inevitable reality of a universe in motion, always changing, never still. The salmon run is one of nature's most dramatic spectacles, a breathtaking display of endurance and determination that unfolds every year in rivers across the world. Each autumn, millions of salmon begin an epic migration, leaving the vastness of the ocean behind to return to the very streams where their lives began. Salmon travel thousands of miles, battling relentless currents and evading hungry predators at every turn, all to reach their birthplace. Their journey is fraught with danger. Bears, eagles, and even humans lie in wait, hoping to catch a meal from the determined travelers. During this arduous trek, the salmon do not eat. Instead, their bodies undergo remarkable transformations, fueled entirely by stored energy. Their colors change, their bodies grow leaner, and their focus sharpens as they push upstream, driven by an ancient instinct. The ultimate goal is to spawn in the exact gravel beds where they were born, ensuring their offspring have the best possible start in life. This precise homing ability is one of nature's great mysteries. Guided by the Earth's magnetic fields and the unique scent of their home stream, salmon navigate with astonishing accuracy, overcoming every obstacle in their path. The journey is brutal. By the end, the salmon are battered, exhausted, and on the brink of death. Their bodies bear the scars of their struggle, a testament to the price they pay for the next generation. After spawning, the salmon die, but their story doesn't end there. Their bodies become a vital source of nutrients, nourishing the river ecosystem and feeding countless other creatures, from insects to bears. This ultimate sacrifice is evolution's logic at work. The individual gives everything so the species can endure. It's a cycle of renewal where death gives rise to new life. The salmon's story is not about individual longevity, but about the unbroken chain of lineage. Each generation is a link, connecting the past to the future. It's a lesson in self-transcendence, life's deepest imperative, where the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the one. Instinct drives them forward, and in their passing they sustain the cycle, ensuring the river teems with life for generations to come. The salmon's journey is a testament to the power and beauty of life's relentless drive, a story of struggle, sacrifice, and the enduring will to survive. For the first time, humans can direct their own evolution. Gene-editing tools like CRISPR let us rewrite DNA, curing diseases and potentially enhancing traits. The promise is immense, but so are the ethical risks. Designer babies, genetic divides, and unforeseen consequences. Who decides what's desirable? Could we lose the diversity that makes us resilient? Our choices now will echo for millennia, shaping what humanity becomes. We stand at a precipice, wielding power once reserved for nature itself. The future of our species is in our hands, permanently. The question is not just what we can do, but what we should do. Transhumanism imagines a future where technology and biology merge. Brain-computer interfaces could let us control machines with thought, or even share minds. Artificial limbs may surpass biological ones. Aging could be solved by technology. The line between human and machine blurs, creating a new kind of being. The singularity, a point where technology grows uncontrollably, looms on the horizon. But what do we lose if we transcend suffering, struggle, and mortality? Our limitations shape our humanity. Erasing them may erase what makes life meaningful. The path forward is filled with promise and peril. What will we choose to become? As we dream of our future, bacteria quietly rule the earth. These ancient, adaptable organisms thrive everywhere, from volcanic vents to our own bodies. Their rapid evolution and gene swapping make them the ultimate survivors. Antibiotic resistance shows their power to adapt faster than we can respond. Mass extinctions barely faze them. They persist while complex life comes and goes. We depend on bacteria for digestion, oxygen, and ecosystem health. If humanity vanishes, bacteria will inherit the planet, thriving in our absence. Our reign may be brief, but theirs is eternal. The future may belong not to the powerful, but to the small and adaptable. In the end, life's tenacity is best embodied by the humble bacterium.